Hello and welcome back to Outside Xbox at Eurogamer Expo 2013. Now, one of the games that's been attracting the longest queues of the entire weekend has been Titanfall from Respawn Entertainment. Mike, you didn't get a chance to play this at Gamescom, so this has been your first experience with Titanfall. What were your first impressions?
Yeah, really good actually. I mean, people have been describing it as a sort of religious experience. I don't know if I was quite that sort of in awe, but very, very enjoyable. Very different from Call of Duty. I think that's the main vibe that people have been getting as they come and play it, because a lot of people are expecting it to be Modern Warfare 2, but with giant robots, and actually it's a lot more complex than that. Really enjoying the smart pistol. I think if you complain about campers normally, you're going to have a nightmare with these guys, because I was spending a lot of time inside the building. One of the advantages to being a pilot is that you can go inside buildings where guys in Titans can't, and so I was hiding in the building and just kind of popping out in each window and seeing if I was getting a lock on something, and then if I was, kind of swinging the pistol around and then nailing them. So that was really, really good fun. I really like the change in scale between going from being a pilot to being a Titan. The level kind of almost changes completely because you're much bigger and you're much sort of less able to sneak through smaller sort of alleyways and things like that. I was struggling a little bit with the free running, but enjoying it when I got it right, because it feels really, really good if you kind of run up a wall and bounce to another one and stuff. It's probably not the same as Mirror's Edge. It's kind of a more sci-fi take with jetpacks and stuff.
We know you have order. There is no escape. I repeat, no escape.
Yeah, for me, like, the navigation as a pilot is one of the big draws. Being able to double jump, being able to wall run, it like you say, it introduces a whole new level of verticality that you don't have in something like Modern Warfare. So that was great, and just everything to do with having a Titan is brilliant. Calling a Titan in is awesome because they come rocketing out of the sky. Getting in the Titan is amazing because the screens come online sequentially, so you kind of fills in the vision around you, and then ejecting out of a Titan is, I think, one of the most exciting things I've ever done in a video game. As I said in Germany, just ejecting out, and then if you can land on another Titan, take him out, I've never felt like such a badass. It's amazing. What do you think about the balance between the pilots and the Titans? Do you think they've hit the right level?
I think it works pretty well. It's really difficult to. I assumed you'd just be able to charge around on a Titan and just stomp all over the pilots, but actually, because they're so agile and because they've got more of the run of the level, as it were, it does feel like, you know, you can turn around a corner and see a Titan and not immediately feel like you're going to be obliterated. Obviously, if there is a heavy, high explosives Titan firing those like sort of spiraling rockets at you, then you are in some trouble. But there's always a place to duck into, or like a building or something like that. So I felt like it was kind of balanced.
Did you do a melee kill with a Titan on a human? That's pretty good. Just sort of picks them up and just sort of ragdolls them off into the distance.
I didn't manage that. I did, like, at one point there were 3 Titans in a sort of 3-way triple threat fist fight, all sort of flailing around at each other. But yeah, there's a real sense of weight to them and a real sense of kind of like they don't feel restrictive, which is, I think, the great benefit. That thing of change in scale means that they still feel agile, but just on a larger scale.
There's a double jump move that the Titan I was using can do, where he sort of dashes to the side. He'll do like a quick dash left and right, which is really good for avoiding like a heavy weapon Titan.
Yeah, I assumed there was just one sort of type of Titan with maybe a few loadout options, but actually they've got different classes and things. I was playing a lot with the explosives one just because I like blowing things up. So, but they're really, really good fun to play, and yeah, never feel restrictive, never feel like leaden, even though the pilots themselves are super agile. And I really like the little sort of storyline bits that are dropped in, the voiceover and stuff. And in the match I was playing, we lost, and you had to kind of get to the dropship. And I love the way it's kind of like, all right, it's time to blow this. Like, and you've got just a small epilogue, it's kind of extra dash for just that little bit of extra XP.
Yeah, and you can sort of save a little bit of face if you're on the losing team.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, oh well, we lost the game, but at least we escaped, and we'll live to fight another day.
Pilot, the battle's over. We've taken too many losses. Fall back and secure the evac point for extraction. Mac, what's your status?
We got Barker and we're clear, but just barely. See you back on the red eye.
So that's Titanfall. Massive queues for it down here on the show floor at Eurogamer Expo 2013. We've been Outside Xbox. Thanks for watching.